Hey, here are 5 stupid things I've noticed since last time. Perry to end Obama's war on religion. In a recent campaign commercial, Rick Perry promised to end President Obama's war on religion, exemplified by allowing gay Americans to serve openly in the military and not forcing public school students to pray to the Christian God. The thing about Perry's promise is he has to get his party's nomination first, so even if his war on religion weren't just as imaginary as the war on Christmas, even if it were true that public school students were not allowed to celebrate Christmas, it would still... No, you know what? Let me stop there. Because the claim that public school students are forbidden from celebrating Christmas is total horseshit, and I have proof. Here, come here. Just a quick run across the street. I just have something I want to show you. This is right outside my house. Just right across the street from where I live. Here we go. These are the Sharpsburg Town Christmas trees. As you can see, here they are. And look here. Look at these little Christmas ornaments. These are ornaments made by public school children in their public school. And then their public school teacher walked them down the street to the public square to hang their Christmas tree ornaments that they made in their public school on the town Christmas tree. I would say that this counts as a public school student being allowed to celebrate Christmas. And look, you can even see they only go up so high. The ornaments only go up about 6 feet high on the tree because their stupid little arms can only reach that far, and they can't be trusted to use a fucking ladder without killing themselves. So I would say this counts, Rick Perry, as students in public schools being allowed to celebrate Christmas. Wouldn't you? Opposition to Seoul's 9/11 skyscrapers. Some of my fellow Americans, including the usually cogent gang on the Young Turks, have a problem with this building to be constructed in Seoul, South Korea. The skyscraper, designed by a Dutch architecture firm, is meant to resemble 2 towers rising up through a cloud, but some critics have alleged that it actually evokes the image of the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in the moments after one of the hijacked planes impacted on the morning of September 11, 2001. Now, the director of this project, which is actually called The Cloud, has clarified that a 9/11 reference is not what they were going for, and has also refused to revise its plans in the face of these criticisms. See, I think that it's shit like this that has the rest of the world convinced that we Americans are such assholes. I mean, sure, invading and bombing other people's countries probably has something to do with it, as does the unceasing torrent of self-congratulation that is emanating from within our borders to the rest of the world. I mean, honestly, we've been the biggest and the richest and the strongest for quite a while now. Is it okay if we just stop waving our dick in everyone's face? But no, the real reason I think they don't like us is because for all of our wealth and might, we're still such self-centered titty babies. Kentucky School Superintendent opposes teaching of evolution. Ricky Line, Superintendent of the Board of Education of Hart County, Kentucky, wrote a letter last month to the State Board of Education in which he expressed his, quote, deep concern about the increased emphasis on the evolution content required by recently proposed new standards. He objects to the teaching of evolution as, quote, a factual occurrence rather than merely a theory. And he also has a problem with their omitting the creation story by a God who is bigger than all of us. And near the end of his letter, Line asks the board members 4 questions, and those 4 questions are, number 1, do you consider macroevolution to be fact or theory? 2, do you believe macroevolution contradict the Bible and God's hand in creation? 3, are you personally willing to promote macroevolution as what our students should be learning as fact? And 4, do you believe it is the role of the state to mandate the teaching of macroevolution at the exclusion of other theories and beliefs? Well, I am not a member of the Kentucky State Board of Education yet, but I would be happy to answer Ricky's questions. Number 1, it's a fact described by a theory. Number 2, probably, but not necessarily. Number 3, yes, every chance I get. And number 4, yes, and so would you, Ricky, if you got your science from scientists instead of apologists. Bye-bye, Bill of Rights. A defense authorization bill passed by large majorities of both houses of Congress includes a provision that allows military intelligence agencies to indefinitely detain anyone, including American citizens and lawful residents, suspected of being a terrorist or of supporting or associating with terrorists without a trial until the end of the war on terror, whenever that is. Doesn't it figure that when Republicans and Democrats in Congress finally agree on something, it's a bill that would destroy the rule of law? The death of Christopher Hitchens. Christopher Hitchens died this past Thursday. I trust I need say no more. The hardest part is only picking 5. Catch you next time.